Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
We can all use our own skills, whatever they may be, to make the world a better place.
Supreme Master Qinghai applaud and present Joanne MacArthur with the Shining World Compassionate Photographer Award with a loving contribution of $10,000 as a supportive gift for her noble work in God's immense love. Telling We Animals Stories. Interview with Joanne MacArthur, Vegan, Part 4 of 4. Continue watching to find out more.
Bonjour, chers téléspectateurs, means hello dear viewers in French. I am Alfred. Brilliant people from the collectivity of Saint-Barthélemy wish you serenity and happiness wherever you reside. Welcome to the fourth and final part of Telling We Animals Stories, interview with Joanne MacArthur, Vegan. Joanne MacArthur is a Canadian award-winning photojournalist, humane educator, animal rights activist, and author. She is also the founder of the We Animals Project, a photography project documenting human relationships with animals.
For more than 20 years, We Animals has been dedicated to bringing into focus the animals in our human world. Now, in this historical time for animal advocacy, animal stories are no longer relegated to the sidelines. Instead, they are emerging as the lens through which to view some of the most pressing issues of our time. Never has it been more critical to tell their stories. And never have we been able to do more to meet this challenge than in 2019. This year, We Animals became We Animals Media, a trailblazing multimedia agency dedicated to elevating animal photography and filmmaking. Our small but growing team has published in-depth features on the most important animal stories of our time and has partnered with activists and media to bring these stories to a wider audience.
Although her work is often dangerous and arduous, both physically and emotionally, Joanne MacArthur perseveres in order to raise awareness of the plight of the abused and exploited animals.
What my work attempts to do is to reduce the amount of suffering worldwide by getting us to, stop eating animals and reduce the number of animals suffering out there in the world. But of course, I can never help the animals who are right there in front of me. I have nowhere to bring them. It's not what I can do. And that's bearing witness, and a lot of people are bearing witness worldwide with the Save movement and all of this. More and more people want to see what's going on, and they can do that through photos and film, but they can also do it by going to the slaughterhouses and looking inside the trucks. And I work with a security team when I'm going into places where I'm not welcome. So we'll often go at night, and we'll do it very carefully, go in through doors, just, not touch anything, photograph everything, and then leave. I have to, because the industry has a lot to hide, and they don't want people like me in there. There's a certainly amount of personal risk involved, but I think that's one of the characteristics of photojournalists. Like, we just can't help ourselves. We want to go to where there are stories that need to be told.
We'll take a few moments for a constructive message and be right back, here on Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Telling We Animals Stories. Interview with Joanne MacArthur, vegan, part 4 of 4, as Joanne speaks about her new project, Unbound.
I love talking about Unbound. It's my favorite project right now. Everywhere that I was traveling worldwide, I was always seeing women on the front lines. Women running sanctuaries, women doing animal rights law. So I did some research, and what I found is that, especially in Europe and North America, the animal rights movement and all the animal advocacy work is made up of like 60 to 80% women. And the more I observed and the more I talked to people, I was told, yeah, like the women stick around, they're doing a lot of the nitty-gritty work. And so I thought, well, that's inspiring and that's amazing. So let's do a project that highlights the work of amazing women worldwide. I want to help give these women and their work more of a platform. And I want all the people looking at the project to say, wow, like I didn't know I could be an animal rights lawyer like these women. So, wow, I'm inspired to do something like that. When I was growing up, I looked up to Dr. Jane Goodall, who had this fantastic life protecting animals and studying animals. And I thought, wow, I want to do something like her. You know, I want to be out there in the world, being active, helping animals. And so, in a sense, the Unbound Project is doing that for all sorts of women, doing innovative, pioneering work for animals. And it's not to say men aren't doing that work, but their work is way more visible. So it's unboundproject.org, and we have a lot of growing social media presence, and we put out stories regularly. Vegan Olympians and innovative veterinarians in Uganda and frontliners in South Africa and all sorts of things. We are putting out a lot of short films on these women, and those are very, very popular. They're the most popular aspect of the Unbound Project. We just did a feature on vegan women in sports. You know, like, oh, you can be a vegan and a weightlifter? That's really cool. And also, if you become prominent in your particular sport, then you get to be a spokesperson for how you can be, a healthy vegan and how, why animal rights is important. So there's all sorts of ways that we hope to inspire people. And we did a feature on young women, animal rights activists as well. And so helping to give them a platform for what they want to say.
In another exciting new development, We Animals relaunched as We Animals Media in 2019.
One of our goals was to create a media agency focusing specifically on animal stories. As far as I know, there's not really that in the world, like specific to photojournalism, filmmaking, and journalism. And so that is why we are rebranding and rebuilding We Animals to be We Animals Media. And the more donations that come in, the more we're able to hire our contributors to do projects worldwide.
Our growing team of contributors have brought us stories from around the world. New documentary films, features on pioneering women activists, and investigations into a wide range of animal industries. We have worked hard to establish the systems and processes necessary to produce consistent and impactful projects.
In early 2019, our team filmed and photographed more than 20 stories in Taiwan and Thailand. These included investigations into dairy and veal calves, pig slaughter, fish tethering, and the little-known Pigs of God competition. Thanks to a strong collaboration with the organization East in Taiwan, our work has been used in multiple campaigns throughout Asia and has been seen by millions around the world. The groundwork for our documentary making in Asia is set to grow over the coming years.
We Animals Media is committed to mentoring the next generation of media makers. In an effort to meet the ever-growing queries and requests for mentorship, we launched the We Animals Media Photojournalism Masterclass. In 8 episodes, we bring you into the field to answer some of your most frequently asked questions and build a foundation for stronger, more in-depth animal photojournalism.
In 2019, our work was honored in film festivals and the Natural History Museum's Wildlife Photography of the Year.
In 2019, we announced our first feature documentary film. Filmed over the past 4 years, Nations of Their Own follows the work of a small number of Palestinian activists engaged in the complicated struggle of animal liberation.
Our mission is fueled by passion, talent, and funding. And we need all three if we are to continue to thrive as a non-for-profit organization. We are only able to do this work thanks to your support.
If you're a supporter of We Animals Media, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. If you're not, we would love to have you on board. The visibility of animal stories is one crucial piece of the puzzle when it comes to long-term achievements for animals, compassion, and justice. Together, we can continue to bring the stories of animals out of the shadows and into the spotlight.
To close our program, Joanne MacArthur shared a final message.
We can all use our own skills, whatever they may be, to make the world a better place. So whether you're interested in law or policy or art, if that's your skill and if that's what you love doing, employ that to help people, help animals, help the environment, because everything really is an emergency right now. And so we all need to be participating. We're the ones who are causing the problems, and so we need to be the ones enacting the solutions. And it is an emergency, and so we need to be doing this right away. Whatever we can do, we simply must do right now. Now is the time.
Thank you so much, Joanne MacArthur, for graciously taking time out to be on our program, for all your noble work, and for inspiring so many people to become protectors and advocates for our much-loved animal friends. Supreme Master Ching Hai applaud and present Joanne MacArthur with the Shining World Compassionate Photographer Award with a loving contribution of $10,000 as a supportive gift for her noble work in God's immense love.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort and support to the afflicted and needy, and or any good cause over the years, as a humble vessel for Here's neutral term for his or hers, compassion and love toward Here's precious children.
For more information on the We Animals Media, please visit weanimalsmedia.org. Delightful viewers, thank you for your gracious presence today. Coming up next is Elam Orion, Vegan, and the National Animal Rights Day, Part 2 of 2, right after Noteworthy News, here on Supreme Master Television. May we soon welcome a vegan world in which humans and animals alike coexist. in peace and contentment.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AJAR.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/AJAR.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/AJAR
รายการของเรามีให้หลายภาษาโปรดดู suprememastertv.com/schedule และ suprememastertv.com/AJAR